PathMegazine.com. Stay on the path.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Path Magazine. I'm Chris Patrick. We're here at Bobby Jones' biannual gospel retreat here in Hollywood, Florida. And here with me is the founder of Bobby Jones Gospel Retreat, Bobby Jones himself. How are you doing, Bobby?
Well, I'm tired right now, but I'm good otherwise.
I know it's about 1 a.m. over here at 12 noon, midnighters. I don't even know what time it is.
Yeah, well, we've been having praise service tonight and an award show, and man, it was off the hook. I'm very happy about it. It was the bomb.
Amen. Now, Bobby, on yesterday, a historic event, what I feel is a historical event in gospel took place. You had the groundbreaking of the gospel complex. Tell me a little bit about that and what you hope to achieve by building this great building.
Well, it was the city of Lauderhill, Florida, and I'm only an advocate for the museum. It's not done for me. I'm an advocate of that, and we were able to do a ground blessing and a groundbreaking on yesterday, which will constitute about a $48 million project where we will store, house all the memorabilia for gospel music and have a performance theater. Now, that would be named in my honor. Yes, and other great activities as it relates to this industry of gospel music. So it's a very exciting situation. We had all the city officials there, all the way from the Florida legislature. It was about 30 or 40 of them. We had the Indian tribe there. We had the Jewish community was there. Yeah, so it was a wonderful experience.
Awesome. You haven't had Governor Crisp give his blessing on it?
Yes, we went to Tallahassee and met with Governor Crisp. Then I met him again on Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday celebration situation, and he seems to be very much in favor of it.
Amen. Now, for those who don't know, can you tell us some of the things that are going to be on display at the complex when it's up and built?
Well, we naturally will have to feature the works of Dr. Thomas A. Dorsey, who is the father of gospel music, Edwin Hawkins, who's the father of contemporary gospel music, and people like Andre Crouch, Sister Albertina Walker will have a room for the caravans, and Jolie Gunn for the Mighty Clouds of Joy, Mississippi Blind Boys of Mississippi. All kind of memorabilia from people who were pioneers in the industry, and then the up-and-coming artists. There'll be contemporary music for Kirk Franklin and that crowd. Yeah.
Well, real quick, guys, let's go to a live cut on the groundbreaking yesterday and see some of the people that were there during the groundbreaking of the gospel complex.
Yeah, I just want to say today that we're just so glad to come and witness. We already see the complex. I'm talking to faith believers in here. I said we already see it. It's just when it comes, we'll be able to really rejoice and shout about it. But us being here today, it simply says that God is certainly in the moving business. He is certainly getting ready to show the world that the gospel artists are still on the map. Amen.
It's just very important for an institution to exist that gives you also access to the information, access to the resources, a place that you can practice and develop and, create and tighten up, polish your art form. This facility will do all of those things, as well as somewhere that you can just come to enjoy the, the productions that are gonna take place.
When you see that groundbreaking and you guys are turning over the dirt, what flew through your mind? What hopes and aspirations do you have for this gospel complex?
Well, I know that it's going to be a center for inspiration, a center for education, and a center for a lot of joy. And I think that people will be delighted to learn this music and why it was developed and why it has become so popular. So all of that will be the part of the history of this institution of gospel music. And I'm looking forward to seeing many students. We're already involved in the educational process here in South Florida with the Broward County and Dade County school systems, as well as Southeastern University and Florida Memorial University. So we're going to have that educational component in a real strong and wonderful way that it's going to be there. Then we're going to build other institutions around it. We're going to have a hotel, and we're going to have a whole lot of buildings that are going to be influenced by the design of the Caribbean. So it's called Caribbean, and so it's going to be really wonderful.
When is the completion date for the project scheduled to?
Well, the date of the project is not complete at this time because we have to finish raising the capital that's necessary to erect it. But we're trying to shoot at 2010, which will give us 2 years.
How can people show their support and donate to that cause?
Well, gospelindustryretreat.com is our website, and on that will be an address to those of you who would like to get more information or like to send us a donation toward that cause. That's gospelindustry.com or BobbyJonesGospel.com. Either one will lead you right to the development of this great building.
Well, you guys show your support. I know I'm going to personally show my support, and I know you're going to be blessed by donating to that. I'm sure it's probably tax deductible and all that stuff. And
we have the 501(c)(3). We have the 501(c)(3).
Amen, amen. And if nothing else, God is going to bless you. You know, He said if you sow in fertile ground, you'll reap a great harvest. And I'm sure this is I know this is a great harvest.
I know that it is as well. And I thank you for the interview. And we'd like to invite all of those who have never been to a gospel industry retreat, take some time when you get free, come down to check us out. I promise you, you'll get a blessing.
All right, guys. Bobby Jones here in Hollywood, Florida. I appreciate the time, sir.
All right. I appreciate it as well.
All right, guys. Bobby Jones. Make sure you stay on the path.
Stay on the path.